My little pony, my little pony.
Hey folks, I'm back, or my hands are at least. Yeah, so I ran a poll on my Twitter a little while ago about if people wanted to see me do more of these figures in a review. And surprisingly, a lot of people said yes. I mean, there were 7 people who voted, but it was overwhelmingly positive, so I decided, I'll go ahead and do it. Plus, the last video I did reviewing these is one of my most viewed one, and that's enough for me. First things first, though, I want to apologize if you hear any ambient noise. I have 1,000 birds outside who won't shut the crap up. So, with that out of the way, let's get to these figures here. As you can see, I've acquired Rainbow Dash and Fluttershy. And, just like the other figures, they're done in a very chibi cartoon style that's pretty accurate to the animation model. Except for Rainbow Dash here. So I'm going to start with her. And, the articulation is about the same. We got the up, down, outward movement of the arms, elbow, little swivel joint there, the boot cut, the legs that can do the splits. And actually, when I was messing around with them, I did find a way to get the legs to go up straight, but you gotta mess with it. The problem is then when you turn the knee, yeah, she can't bend her knee straight. Again, if there had been like a thigh cut right there, like a thigh swivel, would have taken the problem, and it would have been easier to do with her, because, yeah, let's talk about this. You'll notice Rainbow Dash has shorts. She's the only one that has shorts, but in the movies, she has a skirt. But she does have shorts underneath them, so I guess they admitted the skirt and combined that with the shorts, because the shorts are the color of her skirt, even including the white stripe here, and some pocket detail, which is very nice if you look at it. Again, sculpted in, a lot of sculpted detail in these things. And of course, the main thing is, well, her mane, or I guess just hair. Instead of having the rainbow all the way through, like all the way back here, like she's supposed to, she just has rainbow bangs and this big tuft of blue sculpted hair. I don't know why they did this. Like, I don't know why they couldn't go all the way. It feels a little lazy. It looks good. Like, I can still tell this is Rainbow Dash, but I would have preferred her to have the full rainbow hair. The funny thing about that is, though, there is a webcomic called Friendship is Magic, but it's sort of this combination of, like, My Little Pony and Sailor Moon, because it has humanized versions of the characters, but they're either reincarnated versions or just in a parallel universe, and they happen to share their pony names and general appearance, but with, instead of the blue skin or the yellow skin, like their pony fur colors, they're just normal skinned. I bring this up because in that comic, Rainbow Dash originally had just blue hair. And then when she met Soren, who was part of the Wonderbolts as a parkour team, he convinced her to dye her hair the rainbow colored. I don't know if this was intentional. I don't think it is, since people at Hasbro on the show have said they're not allowed to look at fan content for fear of stuff like this. But it's kind of a funny, unintentional homage to that comic either way. And I'll post a link to that in the description. Oh, one other thing I forgot to mention in the last one, if it'll focus, you see they all have their cutie marks on their cheeks here, which I think is a nice little nod to the very first Equestria Girl image art we saw, where they, the first designs had cutie marks on their cheeks, and they decided against that, which I think is a good decision in the end, but it's cool they brought them back for these figures, because it just seems to fit them. Now, individually as Dash, you can tell she has her little smirk there that's very Dash-like, but like Applejack and Rarity, she's kind of looking off to the side. I don't know, again, why they did this. It's just weird. She also has a very nice sculpted shirt, like an overshirt and undershirt, with the cutie mark on there. She's also so far the only one with a fist, which is very befitting Rainbow Dash, because she can be like, "Yay, team!" or "I'm about to punch you." And on the back of her boots, oh yeah, they still have the thigh boots, but if you look right there, she has a very nice, detailed, ingrained lightning bolt symbol. I don't know if the model had that, but this is a nice touch. I like it a lot. Oh, and I forgot to mention this on the other ones, and since Dash here is the one that makes this look not indecent, they do have peg holes in the bottom of their feet. I'm not sure what for. Like, I hope this is to work with sets that come out, or I guess you could put a stand, since, you know, they're again, they're very top-heavy. But she's easy to stand. Just move her back here. And now she's going to fall on me. But, yeah, so... I think that's about it. Oh, actually, they do have a little bit of sculpting, like some pockets there. I guess it'd help if I get that in the frame. Some pockets, some on her side. She has these little bracelet things, which I think are supposed to be like sweatbands. Again, very fitting for her character. It's very nice, and her pony ears are a little more prominent, since her hair is not as poofy as Rarity's or the hat that hides it like Applejack's. I kind of wish they'd left these out, to be honest. I wish it was a normal human, or like, I wish they had some kind of swappable head where they'd have a normal human head and maybe a different expression. But again, wishful thinking. So, we move on to Fluttershy. Again, same amount of articulation. Up, up, down, out. Got a little head waggle going on there, because, you know, Fluttershy's all like, look at me, I'm Fluttershy. I've got to start working on these impressions. She has a nice little waving hand that definitely feels like Fluttershy. Again, when I go to surprisingly sculpted details, this one's going to be very hard to see because my camera doesn't want to focus. Focus! But there is actually, I thought it was just a collar, like a fancy collar, but no. There's a necklace here with 2 little butterflies on them, which I think is a great little touch. It's an added addition, and I wish they would have colored that because it does fit her, and they also have some detail down there. I'm not sure what that is. But again, like the others, her skirt is, I guess I made a mistake saying soft goods last time. It's just very rubbery plastic. I think it's just straight rubber. But, you know, it doesn't hamper articulation that much. And like the others, it is removable. And again, very nice details on the boots. You got the little butterflies with their trails, the white tip she has. And they even did put her strawberry colored socks here, with all that is just sculpted detail. Like, how much detail is sculpted in is just what surprises me. Little hair clip there, and then all the hair, just all of that is a beautiful, beautiful sculpt. And as you can see, she's the only one looking forward. Yay! Yeah, that seemed appropriate. So that, they can be a little tricky to pose sometimes. And now she's gonna fall. Alright. That's about all I have to say about these things as far as unique stuff goes. And again, the articulation is just surprisingly good for what these figures actually are. And what I didn't mention last time is these figures together cost about $16. They're each about $7 a piece. 7, you know, plus change. So honestly, for like just for these two, it's the same price as one Combiner Wars Deluxe figure now, and like $5 cheaper than, say, alright, get out of here, Mirage, a Marvel Legends figure, or, you know, maybe a Star Wars Black figure that you luck out and find in stores. So I would say, honestly, for what you get, they are a very good value, and I recommend them highly for anyone who's into Equestria Girls, My Little Pony, and toys. These are the perfect combination of all of those things. And whenever I get Twilight and Pinkie Pie, I guess I'll be back and ramble on about them. I hope this video has helped you in some way in making a decision if you want to buy them or not. So, I guess till next time, I'll see you for more pony toys.